Hi, I'm Jennifer Sylvester, Doctor of Physical Therapy. We're going to do a quick workout for our legs and core muscles. We're going to do a little bit of stretching, a little bit of balance, and a little bit of strengthening, all combined together. Let's start standing with a long stride. I'm going to start with my right foot forward, with a nice long stride, and toes on both feet are squared forward like I'm standing on a railroad track. Pelvis and shoulders will also be squared forward. Let's bring our arms out to our sides. We're going to exhale as we lunge forward, leaving that back heel down on the ground into a calf stretch, and then inhale to press back up. And exhale, pressing into your calf stretch. Inhale, broaden the arms to come back up. Exhale, lunging forward. Feel that stretch through the back of your left leg. And come back up one more time. Exhale to reach forward. Inhale to come up. And now I'm going to bend my front knee so my shin is perpendicular to the ground. Bring those arms up overhead. Back heel comes up, and we're going to bring our pelvis and our trunk vertical to the ground. Take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to bend both knees, reaching that back knee to the ground as far as is comfortable, and then press back up again before we inhale to reset. Exhaling continuously, reaching your left knee down for the ground, pelvis is squared forward, come back up, and exhale to lower down. Press through your thighs to come back up. Inhale one more time, exhale to come down, this time gently coming all the way down, and we're going to come to tall kneeling. Let's get a quick hip flexor stretch in. We're going to tuck the buttocks under, reach the pubic bone up and forward, and take a few breaths in this position. Feeling that stretch through the front of the thighs. Your knees and ankles are hip width apart. And now we're going to do some kneeling squats. Let's take a deep breath in to prepare, and then exhale, reach those arms up and forward as our hips come almost all the way down to the heels, and then we press back up again before we inhale and reset. Exhale, lower down. Buttocks come almost all the way to the heels, then we press back up. Inhale, exhale to lower down. Even weight on both legs. Press back up one more time. Exhale, lowering down, your pelvis is squared forward. Come back up. And now we're going to come to a quadruped position. So on hands and knees. Knees should be right underneath your hips. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders. We're going to tuck the chin to the middle of the throat, pull the belly button in, drop between the shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in, and on your next exhale, we're going to shift your weight forward, feeling some weight bearing into those arms. Keep your core pulled in tightly, and then come back to square off. Inhale, reset, exhale, shift your weight back. Trying to keep the spine parallel to the ground, no rounding in the low back. Squeeze through the buttocks to come back to quadruped position to square off. Inhale, exhaling again to shift your weight forward. Pull that core in tight, tight, tight. Press through the arms to come back. Square off, reset, and exhale. Going into a back rock without changing the shape of your spine. Then we press through the buttocks to come back up to quadruped. Once you're there, we're going to shift your weight forward one more time. This time, reset your hands under that new shoulder position and prepare for plank. Feel free to stay on your knees for a knee plank, or if you want a full plank, we're going to tuck the toes under. Take a deep breath in, exhale, press into your full plank, and let's keep taking deep breaths as you pull your belly in tighter and tighter. We're flat between the shoulder blades, the chin is tucked, you're looking down at the floor. Let's hold it here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees down. And then let's press back into a child's pose stretch, dropping your sit bones down towards your heels. Walk the arms far overhead to feel a lengthened stretch through your back. And we're going to take deep breaths in, broadening the rib cage as we do. Inhaling, broadening your back. As you take those deep breaths in, think about stretching between each of your ribs. One more deep breath. And then on your exhale, we're going to come back up to kneeling. Another quick hip flexor stretch in tall kneeling, tucking the pelvis under, feeling that pull across the front of the thighs. I'm going to put my right foot forward again to half kneeling. I'm going to tuck my toes under in the back leg. Feel free to push off of that front leg with your hands if you need to, or arms by your side as we push equally from both legs as we rise to stand. In 3, 2, 1, press back up. Step your feet together, and now we're ready for the other side. Find that invisible railroad track again. We're going to put the left foot forward this time as we take a long stride forward. Check that your toes are squared forward, pelvis and shoulders are squared forward. Let's bring our arms up to our side, and let's exhale as we lean forward into our calf stretch. Inhale, arms open wide as we come back up. Exhale, your back heel stays pressed down to the floor as we lean forward. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, reach those arms forward. Feel that calf stretch in your right leg. Inhale up, one more time. Exhale, reaching the arms forward. Inhale to come up. And now we're going to bend our front knee so that our shin is perpendicular to the ground. I'm going to bring my arms up overhead as I lift my back heel off the ground, and then bring my pelvis and my torso so they're vertical, belly button's pulled in, and we're ready to descend to the ground. Let's take a deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, bending both knees, reaching that right knee towards the ground. Continue your exhale as we press back up. Inhale to reset. Exhale, stay in your comfort zone as we lower that back knee towards the ground. Press back up. Inhale. Exhale, lowering down, keeping the chest upright. Lift back up. Inhale, this time all the way down to the ground as we gently descend down to half kneeling. And then we'll come to our tall kneeling for another hip flexor stretch, tucking the pelvis under. My belly's pulled in. Take a few deep breaths here. Feel that pull through the front of the thighs. Check that the knees and the ankles are hip width apart. We're nice and tall. Take a few breaths in, and we'll go into some kneeling squats. So let's bring the arms up overhead as we descend into our squat, almost all the way down to the heels. Then exhale, press back up, and lowering down as the arms come overhead. Squeeze through the buttocks as we press back up to our tall kneeling. And bring the arms up, belly button to the spine as those hips come almost all the way down to the heels. Press back up. One more time, lowering down. Press back up to your tall kneel. And then we'll come to our quadruped position. Hands and knees. Make sure the wrists are underneath the shoulders. Your knees are under the hips. We're flat between the shoulder blades, belly button's in. Chin is tucked, your head is in line with the spine as we take a deep breath in to prepare. And then exhale, pull the core in even tighter as you shift your weight forward. Feeling that weight bearing into the arms, then press back to square off. Inhale and reset. Exhale, no rounding in the low back as we shift our hips back. Keeping the spine parallel to the ground, then we come back to quadruped. Inhale, exhale, keep your neck nice and long, chin tucked as we reach forward, pulling that core in tight, tight, tight. Press back to square off again. Inhale, exhale, shift the weight back, lengthening the spine as we do. Let's come back up to quadruped. And then on your next exhale, we're going to come all the way back into a child's pose stretch. Walk those arms out overhead. Take some deep breaths, broadening the back of the rib cage. When you're ready to come back up, we're going to squeeze through the buttocks, come back up to your quadruped position. And we're ready to go into our plank. So, keeping flat between the shoulder blades, belly button in, we're going to shift our weight forward. Reset your hands underneath your shoulders. Feel free to stay on your knees for a knee plank or tuck the toes under to push into full plank. Deep breath in, exhale. Press into plank, straight line from the ankles, through the hips, through the shoulders to the top of the head. Belly button is pulling in as tightly as it can. Take a few more breaths here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knees down. And now we'll shift back into a child's pose stretch. Arms are long overhead. See if you can walk those fingertips a little farther out from the crown of your head or sink your hips a little closer down to the heels. Broadening the back of the rib cage with every deep inhale. Stretching those tiny muscles connecting all of the ribs. Your head is in line with the rest of the spine. And on your next exhale, we're going to press through the buttocks to come back up to quadruped. And then bring your left foot forward. As we prepare to come up to standing, let's tuck under that back foot. Your chest is upright. We're going to push equally from both legs as we rise to stand. In 3, 2, 1, press up. Step the feet together. And let's end with just a few breaths. Deep breath in, lengthening the spine as we reach our arms up overhead. Stay tall in the spine as we exhale, pressing those hands together as they lower into our prayer position. Another breath in, lifting the breastbone, expanding the ribs. Exhale, arms down by your side. One more time. Breathe in, expand the ribs, lifting up through the spine as tall as you can. Press the hands together and keep them pressed as we lower into our prayer position. Once you're there, we'll take another deep breath in. And then exhale and let those arms melt down by your side.